we got great coaches too. Just today, like, I don't know if they wanted it more. I don't know what the answer was, but they were able to do it and we weren't. Like, it's a game of inches. It's not to quote Any Given Sunday, but it really is. Like, the inches are everywhere around us. Like the drop ball. Like I keep referencing that, but there's so many of them.
You think in retrospect, emotional letdown from Ohio State lingered?
Yeah, they talked about that too. They asked. I know you weren't here.
Right.
I understand, but same thing I told him. There's so many factors that go into, any given preparation and any given game that, like after a loss like that and how high on ourselves and how confident we were in just our team, and just like that whole month of December, it was rough. Like, like everyone's faced with decisions like to leave for the NFL and pursue their dreams of making a lot of money and just like dealing with injuries and everything they had to deal with. Like, it was tough, but like I know you're trying to make a story about that, but at the end of the day, like I think if you watch me out there, like you're not going to say, oh wow, like he's really bummed about that Ohio State loss. Like, it's football. Once you're out there, like that stuff means nothing. So maybe in the lead up it hurt us, but I think there was things greater than that impacted us today.
I apologize if you already answered this earlier,
okay.
But
I'll answer it again for you. I got you.
How much of a factor was it being without some of your starting players?
Yeah, it hurt us. Like, it just seemed like every second you turn around, like there was a new, somebody else was getting hurt or like cramping or going down. And even, it's like, even my own mom was telling me, hey, like who's a workhorse, totally admire her opinion. Like she was saying, like when we were down 20, like pointing at the bench saying like, hey, like like at a certain point you got to start looking after yourself. And for me, it's like I've never mailed it into my life. Like I'd be damned if I'm about to give it to these guys and just roll over and quit. So I know it's kind of besides your question, but it extended that. It's kind of like, like it hurt us, and maybe guys took that in a negative light during the game. But I don't know. I'd have to use one of those machines from Black Mirror and look inside people's brains to see how they were feeling. But
Chase, I'm sure you've already been asked this, but have you processed at all that you put on the Michigan helmet, uniform, all that for the last time?
Yeah, I was definitely. I'm a lot more emotional, I'd say, this time around than it was in like high school. It means more, and it was tough the way to do it. I'm having yet another conversation about it being tough, and just hats off to Florida though. Much respect to Coach Mullen and their coaching staff. They did a great job of preparing their players, and they came ready to play. Not saying that our coaching staff didn't. Outward respect, so moving on. Next step.
So how do you explain the last 3 years losing Ohio State, losing 3 straight years?
There's no way that I could answer that question without talking negatively on Michigan. So I can't really explain it. For starters, like a lot of people don't beat Ohio State. It's like people. I don't know. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. We lost, and I don't know. It's like I said. I told them earlier. If I knew the answer to that question and I could apply it, then I'd be getting paid millions of dollars to be the coach. So Coach Harbaugh, he knows those answers to those questions, and I believe in this team and I believe in the future of Michigan. So.
Don Brown's going to take some heat, probably. What are your thoughts on him and what he's done for you?
It's tough to coach a team when you lose. I think at one point, like we're down 6 or 7. I know myself personally. Like I thought I played pretty well, but like I'm still myself even playing at 65%. Like or not maybe not that low, but like I'm hurting. I strained my calf and my hamstring in practice this week. I got to get certain. Like I'm making excuses and complaining, but like I don't know. It's just it's not like the Michigan team that we were with at Penn State. Like is my point. for whatever reason you know name this or that, and so Coach Brown was, you know, he did what he could, and it wasn't a perfect game by him. It wasn't a perfect game by me. It was nobody on the defense could claim perfection. But I love Coach Brown to death, and if I had to say there's, you know, pick one person in the entire planet to lead this defense, I wouldn't want it to be anybody but him.
Jason,